My name is Jim McLean, and I'm half of the club-making duo of Jim and Vicki McLean, located at McLean Custom Golf here in South Carolina. What I'm going to demonstrate to you today is the most used tool in our shop, the 42-inch Deluxe sander. The reason we use this twice is first we prep the shaft using either the regular sanding belt for steel shafts, or in this case, as I'm using a graphite shaft, is the shaft preparation belt. This is specifically designed for graphite shafts. It's very easy to use in shaft preparation. Let me get some eye protection on here. I just turn it on and use the belt sander to remove the paint to a depth about 1/2 inch beyond the end of the hosel when inserted in the head. The extra 1/2 inch is so that I get good adhesion for the ferrule as well as inside the hosel. Now all we have to do is put this club together. Virtually no ferrule is an exact match to the hosel, and you'll see that there's a slight ridge here between the ferrule and the hosel. A sign of a good professional club maker is getting rid of that slight ridge and having a seamless transition from the hosel to the ferrule. What we use to turn down the ferrule, again, is our 42-inch belt sander. And before I turn this thing down, I've got to do two things. This is a graphite shaft, and we want to make sure we don't do any damage to the shaft while we're turning down the ferrule. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of tape surrounding the graphite shaft just below the ferrule. It doesn't need to go any further down than that because the belt won't reach any further. The second thing I need to do is change the belt. This is the shaft preparation belt. And to turn down a ferrule, what we use is a cloth belt. Only takes a few seconds to put it on. Now, the way I turn down the ferrule using the cloth belt is to turn this backwards against the cloth belt so that it will literally burn the ferrule off. I push the ferrule along with the hosel up against the belt. So as you can see, it is shredding or burning off the plastic ferrule while doing absolutely no harm at all to the iron or to the shaft because of the protective tape. Now, as you can see, it is completely seamless and a very close match where they join together. As you have seen, the cloth belt sanding process, or the turn down process, is very, very easy to do. But I do want to caution you that you want to do a few practices first before you try it on a newly made club. And what I recommend you do is just get some of your older irons, or some that are just sitting around your shop, and go through the entire turn down process. Practicing a smooth turn, because if you do stop in the process of turning it down, it is possible that you will get a flat spot on the ferrule. So just practice it 2 or 3 times, and you'll quickly learn the amount of pressure you need to use to press against the belt and to how to keep a continuous motion as you turn down the ferrule. One other precaution I'd like to give you is that when you're using the belt sander with the cloth belt to turn down the ferrule on a wood, especially a driver that has a short hosel, be sure and use the masking tape to cover the paint up close to the ferrule as well, up close to where the ferrule meets the hosel. That damage the paint as you do the turn down process.